I will tell you why most people will stay broke in 2025 in this video. And if you don't want to be one of them, listen very carefully because this is your wake-up call. Hi friends, welcome back to Whiteboard Finance, where we learn to grow our wealth slow and steady. We drop a new video every single week on how to grow your wealth slow and steady. Let's go ahead and get started. Today we talk about something that none of us like to talk about: staying broke. Now, this is a big one, and it's the main reason why most people will never become wealthy. See, most people view money as a source of stress rather than freedom. Now, I'm not saying that this is your fault or that there's anything wrong with you. There are plenty of factors outside of your control that could be contributing to your situation. When you write something down, it becomes real in your mind. This is a powerful way to reprogram your mind for success. Follow these 3 steps and I promise you'll be on your way to financial freedom in no time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Thanks for watching, and until next time, close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life of your dreams. See yourself paying off your debt, buying your dream home, or starting your dream business. The more you visualize your success, the more it will become a reality. So make it a habit to take some time each day to visualize your financial abundance. So use this to your advantage. Write down exactly how much money you want to make and what you're going to do to achieve it. By doing this, you'll create a clear plan of action and you'll be more likely to follow through on it. You'll also be able to track your progress over time and celebrate your successes along the way. Maybe you grew up in poverty and didn't have access to a good education. Or perhaps you had a sick family member who needed constant care. Whatever the case may be, you shouldn't blame yourself. Instead, you should focus on what you can control, which is your attitude. If you're willing to change the way you think about money, then you can improve your financial situation no matter what. For example, let's say you're living paycheck to paycheck. Step no. 1 is to change the way you speak to yourself. I know this sounds kind of touchy-feely, but the way you speak to yourself has a major impact on your financial success. If you constantly tell yourself negative things like "I am not good enough" or "I am not smart enough," then you'll start to believe it. And this will hold you back from achieving your financial goals. Instead, you should focus on positive self-talk like "I am getting closer to my goal" or "I am making progress." By doing this, you'll convince yourself that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. When payday comes around, you feel relieved because you'll finally be able to pay your bills. But by the end of the month, you're back to being stressed out all over again. And so the cycle continues. This is not a healthy way to live. And if you're in this situation, then chances are you'll continue to feel this way in 2025 as well. Instead, you need to find ways to reduce your expenses and increase your income. That way you can have more control over your finances and less stress in your life. Now, this may seem like common sense, but according to statistics, only 39% of Americans actually save money each month. And those who do typically only save about 14% of their income. That means the other 61% are spending more than they make. This is also known as living on credit. And it's when you use credit cards or loans to purchase things you want, instead of saving up for them first. In the short term, this can work pretty well. And in fact, most people live this way without even realizing it. But eventually, you'll have to pay it all back with interest. And that's why I believe it is so important to understand the difference between needs and wants and to make sure you're not spending more than you should. Because if you are, then chances are you'll end up right back where you started. You see, to get good at something, whether it be playing an instrument, working out, or growing your net worth, you need to educate yourself and practice the skill. There's no way around it. Unfortunately, financial education isn't taught in school, but instead you have to seek it out for yourself. There's plenty of free resources out there to get you started, such as books, blogs, podcasts, and YouTube videos. But here's the thing, just like anything else in life, you won't get any better unless you actually put it into practice. So if you plan on continuing down the same path next year, then chances are you'll end up right back where you started. However, if you take the time to educate yourself and actually practice these skills, then you'll be shocked by how much money you can make. And in particular, I'm going to tell you who they are and why they will stay broke in 2025. Now, maybe you feel like you're in this category right now, or perhaps you think that you know someone who will fall into this category. Either way, pay close attention to what I am saying, because this could be your wake-up call for you or someone that you care about. As always, if you get value from today's video, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon. There are three groups of people who will remain broke in 2025. The first group is those who refuse to educate themselves financially. The second group of people who will stay broke in 2025 are those who spend more than they earn. The third group of people who will stay broke in 2025 are those who are constantly stressed out about money. So those are the three groups of people who will likely stay broke in 2025. Here are 3 steps you can take to start thinking about money in a different way. Step No. 2 is to write down your financial goals and dreams. Step No. 3 is to visualize yourself already having achieved your financial goals. In conclusion, the best way to avoid becoming part of the 61% is to make sure you raise spending less than you earn, educating yourself financially and not stressing out about money.